Yeah, so someone asked me, I think I just got a text message, right? Mm-hmm. And she said that what's a better software to trade?
Then Robinhood?
That's Robinhood?
No, I thought you were gonna say better than Robinhood.
Nah.
Definitely not Robinhood.
Robinhood. If you listening to this,
Right.
get off Robinhood.
Get off Robinhood.
Leave the hood, man.
Yeah.
Leave the hood.
They robbing the hood.
They robbing the hood. Hey, yo.
Wow.
Yeah, that's it right there. They robbing the hood, man.
That's facts, man. They ass, man. They shut us down on the GameStop AMC thing. They froze accounts. They froze.
They were selling people's shares.
Selling people's shares.
Yeah, man.
As well.
All kinds of dirty things.
They not for the people, man. So I would suggest using E-Trade, TD Ameritrade.
Even Webull actually came back, opened up some,
decent.
buying abilities for GameStop and AMC and all those.
And just overall, they don't have good their customer services. They don't have
non-existent.
You can't call them. You can't reach them. You have to send an email. It takes them forever to get back to you.
Yeah.
So TD Ameritrade has great customer service. 24/7. You can call them and talk to them about anything. Same thing with E-Trade.
I heard something about patents, right? You have to follow a certain patent, like algorithm or whatever it is, to be able, like, if you follow the same steps when it comes to reading the chart, right?
Yep.
You can actually succeed in, trading wisely and also gaining a lot.
Right.
When stockbrokers talk about like patents, what do you guys mean about that?
So with patterns, so wherever there's numbers, there's patterns, right? So essentially on the charts, you'll notice that certain patterns will repeat themselves before certain actions or occurs, right? So for example, let's say you're looking at a certain pattern. There's different patterns, like we got like bull flags, inverse head and shoulders, which is Quay's personal favorite. You got wedges, cup and handles, etc. So there's patterns that are pretty much, if they happen, the probability of the stock moving up is extremely high. So, and then there's patterns that you see, and if they happen, the probability of the stock moving down is extremely high. And especially when you're trading things like options, it comes in super play, because you can make money on the stock going down as well as it going up. So let's say if you see a cup and handle pattern, it means the stock is most likely going to be going up on the upside. The probability is extremely high. So you're going to be betting on essentially the stock going up in order to make money.
So let's say, for example, right, I see, is it Dogecoin or Dogecoin?
Yeah, Dogecoin. Yeah.
Dogecoin. Yeah, I see, right now it's dropping to like probably like 2 cents. 2 cents?
Yeah, 2 cents. Yeah. It's crazy.
But, maybe someone invested around maybe 4 cents. Now drop like 2.
Right.
To 2. Do you guys think that with the decrease number, right, is it still feasible to go ahead and put more money in since it's dropping?
Here's the thing that we got to say about Dogecoin, about GameStop, AMC, all these trades that's happening on the pump, because Dogecoin is another coin that's being pumped by the online community just to make people. It's a movement. They're trying to get everybody to make money. Right. So that's why everybody's hearing about it. Dogecoin is actually a shit coin. It's worth. I'm sorry. Can I cuss on here?
Yeah. You can.
So
no filter, man.
Yeah. No, it's a shit coin, man. So it has no real value, no real meaning, right?
Right.
It was started as a joke in the online community. They just made it as a joke, right? But the thing is, because it's so cheap, everybody can afford it. So there's this idea that if we pump it up, everybody can make money.
Right.
So what you gotta understand about these coins is, and as well as the stocks, if you're getting in because of something hype that's going on, like a pump situation, you have to be, you have to understand it's not based off of technicals, it's not based off of fundamentals, it's not a real reason, it's just because the stock is being pumped. So you get in and you get out. You don't want to hold something like, you want to get in, make your money, and get out. Hopefully you have, and this is why we talk about education so much, because if you get the education, you'll know, okay, it stopped at Dogecoin did not stop at the 8 cents level. It didn't stop there on accident. Right? There's a reason why it stopped there, and there's a reason why there's a floor, what we call support level, that it's gonna find in the 2 cent range or something like that. That will also stop there for a reason,
right.
And it'll kind of find some range, and it could just keep going down. But those type of things is what we teach for you to look out for, so this may be a good place to get in. This may be a good place to get out.
Right.
But you got to understand, with all these stuff you see on social media, when there's a social media stock, if you get in, you got to enter at your own risk. Don't put anything you're not willing to lose.
Right.
And then also, get in and get out. When you make some profit, take that profit off the table. You don't even have to sell all of it. If you get 10,000 shares of Dogecoin or whatever, and it's going up, you made 100%, doubled up, sell 20% at a time. And if it keeps going up, sell another 20%. If it keeps going up, sell another 20%. And then wait for it to come down, and you'll be good.
So based on your analysis, right? Mm-hmm. You don't believe Dogecoin will rise up again?
That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is this: if it rises up again, it's for
speculation.
It's specifically because people are pumping. Because again, we talk about supply and demand, right? Mm-hmm. So right now, Dogecoin has an unlimited supply of coins, right? Yep. But the demand is being increased because people are hyping it up and want to pump it up for a specific reason. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Okay, once that demand is gone and the pump is over, it's going to come back down. It's going to dump to a lower price, right?
Right.
So when you're trading stocks and crypto and stuff like that, the demand goes up and down based off of what's going on with the stock. So like we said, some good news comes out about the company, the financials are good, the demand will go up, and so the stock will go up, right? With Dogecoin, we don't have that. There's nothing that's happening with the coin that's making it to go up or anything like that. It's literally just because people are pumping it. So what you have to kind of figure out is, when are people going to be pumping it again if you want to buy into it, right?
Yeah.
You got to figure out, are they about to pump it again? Is everybody about to start buying it again? If they are, then you can get in and catch the pump. If not, then you just want to kind of stay out of it.
When is it a good time to buy a stock?
Well, that's what you got to come to class and find out.
I mean, at least.
Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah. And with although we do the Monday and Wednesday classes, right? The Monday and Wednesday classes that are free, open classes to the public. Bring your questions, get them answered. We actually do have a premium version, which is like a more structured like course curriculum, like type of PowerPoint and an admin. Like you get an actual teacher walking you through this PowerPoint. Let's say what is calls, what is puts, what is an option, what is a stock. So there's actually like a course curriculum side of the Invest Academy where it's like we have on the Saturday side we have the beginners, which is we call the level 1 class, where there's a course curriculum that they're going through for if it's like a 1 month at a time, we're taking this every week, this every week, this every week. Then they go through that, and then we cycle through, and then we move those people to the level 2, which is the advanced courses, which we have them on Sundays. So the level 2 classes happen on Sundays, where there's also like PowerPoint, except it's a much higher level of learning. So we cycle people out of the level 1 classes and then move them to level 2. And then they just stay on level 2 and just keep increasing and, kind of like, sharpening their tool on that side.
And this is all free.
So the Monday and Wednesday classes is completely free. The Saturday and Sunday classes is what you said was our premium classes that we do. That's structured classes. We're walking people through the Senate Third. It's like $99 a month. It comes with trade alerts too, so you can follow along. Anytime our admins take trades, you can follow along with those trades and take the exact same trades they're taking. Right now for the year, since January 1st, those trades are 24 out of 27, I think. So there's been 3 trades out of 27 that didn't go well, but 24 of them were successful. So you can follow those as well.
You said
right.
$99 a month. $99 a month.
Shout out to our admin. Killing the game.
It's amazing, man.
But I want to run back to your question about when to buy the stock.
Right. Yeah.
What you gotta understand, man, is like we making money off of clicking buttons on the phone, right?
Right. Yeah.
If you click the buy button at the right time, you make money. You click the sell button at the right time, you make money, right? So it's out of thin air. This morning I was literally trading XRP on this app where you could trade it on margin, on high leverage, bro. You wouldn't even believe me if I told you.
Nah, tell him, man. Tell him.
You gotta tell us, man. We want to hear it.
All right, look, and I'll what we'll do is I'll post it. We'll post it somewhere so you can go see the screenshots of actually what happened. I started on what's today? Saturday. I started Thursday night at like 1 something in the morning when Elon Musk said something about Bitcoin, or something like that. He changed his bio to Bitcoin. I started with $320. I put in this little crypto account that I just forgot about. So I was like, I forgot I had that money there. I took that $320. I put it into Bitcoin on 20 times margin, which is 20 times leverage. So if it goes up 1%, I gain 20%. If it goes up 2%, I gain 40%, right? Yeah. Dude, I put it $320 in there, right? After about 4 minutes, it went to 1,600, right? I kept flipping it back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. I ended the night at 7K, right? Last night, I was up till 4 in the morning last night trading Ripple XRP.
Wow.
You look at the chart. Yeah. I did the same thing on Ripple on 40 times margin. Went up to 21K this morning. That's why I was
from $320 to 21K. Man, this guy. Feed him.
That's why I was late here. You know what I mean? I was late because I was up I fell asleep 5 o'clock last night. I woke up this morning at like 9 something. I started trading again, and I couldn't leave my phone.
So can I ask you guys something, right?
Man, it's crazy.
When you see something on the screen and it's a blessing,
Right. It's crazy.
Damn, I just got myself 20K.
Right. You just out of thin air.
You just go lay on your bed and just look up high, or what do you do? I mean, at that time,
right.
what is the feeling?
Man, like? Sometimes you run through the house, man.
Well, the 20K is kind of normal.
Man. Now it's crazy.
Do you have a celebration dance or like?
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Because this is amazing, man.
It's crazy because man, it's crazy.
Man, like I said, you guys should.
Man,
it's a free community, man. Apply to the academy. Also check out cheat code ALGO. Like I said, you're gonna eat.
That's a fact.
I got you.
You're gonna eat fat.
Yeah,
that's
dope.
Yeah, man.
It's 100% dope, man. And this is, and you know what, I want to say this too, man. For people in our community in particular, right?
Right.
When you go out into the workplace, if you work in tech, IT, whatever it may be, sometimes you can have issues with, racial issues. The boss don't want to get you. My dad's a software engineer.
Yeah.
He's been same position for like 20-something years. Wow. People that came under him, younger, white, out of college, became supervisors, you know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. He's been there since forever, and they ask him to do their job most of the time. He's managing stuff, and they don't pay him to be a manager. Right? It's crazy. But in the stock market, there is no color. Yeah, there is it's red and there's green. Ain't no green. Black, white, blue, this, that, third. It's red and green. Either you green or you red, right? Yep. That's all that matters. So by investing in your education and this stuff doesn't go away. I've been trading since I was 13 years old. I started trading my first stocks. I was 21 when I started trading options. Right. And since then, I haven't worked a job since 2013. Yeah. I came out of a trouble situation in jail and stuff like that, and couldn't get no job. Yeah. Ended up working construction for $7.25 an hour down in Norfolk, right? And I used to go into porta potties and trade on my cell phone and make more money in the porta potty than I do for my whole week worth of work. Yeah. And when I started figuring that out, I was like, dude, what am I doing working for anybody, in general? So investing in my education since then is afforded the ability now to sit on my phone in the house for a couple hours and make 10K, 20K because of what I've accumulated knowledge over the past X amount of years. And anybody can do it. That's the thing. It's like, so why wouldn't you, if you want to have financial freedom, why wouldn't you learn how to, how money works and how these type of things works? You can have that.
Let's just say this, man. This man impacted.
You know this,
listen,
man.
If anybody that's watching this knows me, they know I'm a structured, disciplined type of person. I'm a very in a certain type of way that there's no way I'll quit my job, without having the certainty that I know, this is a fact. I'm making enough money that I could quit my job. You know what I'm saying? So let's just say the information I have today, he taught me everything as far as the trading options.
This just spoke quick.
That's a fact, man.
Yeah, man.
Big shout out,
man. This your story right here is I'm inspired. I'm very much motivated to do more in life because most of the time we look at education as in just school,
right?
But knowledge is power, right?
That's a fact.
And the moment you understand where you came from and the troubles you've been through and so on, and you could revet the obstacles and your struggle. You could do good in life.
That's a fact.
And you are like
the definition
or the blueprint of that.
That's a fact.
Based on the story.
Overcoming adversity, man.
Appreciate it,
man. Get up out of here, man.
It's a lot, man.
Yeah.
No, but do you guys want to share anything like that? Maybe we didn't touch on or something like that.
Now I was just saying, man, with this type of information, right? It's like, and Quay always says this, it's like each one teach one type of thing. where it's like if we keep this going and consistently are teaching people, especially in our community, the impact, like you saw what happened, right? Like especially in 2020, we had crazy riots, we had injustice, a lot of uprisings, a lot of uproars, Corona, and like with all that, right? As much as the general public and especially our community try to fight it, right? It really came of nothing, right? Like if you think about it, when it comes to our government, the U.S. government, like there was really no real solution that was resulted from that helped our people directly, right? And put money in our pockets to feed our kids and like, all that type of stuff. Yeah. So like this is the type of information that literally if we impact into our community, we can affect and disrupt the financial markets and the system, right? And be able to change the narrative. So if anybody is out there listening, man, like I'm trying to tell you, like this information is real. Like we've seen people make 6 figures in a day. Wow. Like, he like you know what I'm saying? Like in 3 weeks, my first 3 weeks where I dedicated my time to really like hitting this, like back to back. I'll spend nights. I'll be up at 3 a.m. talking to like stocks, this and that. This is 40K. And you out of 1,300.
This man quit his job over a text.
Yeah, like, hey man,
I'm not coming back. Yeah. It's like, Jay who, bro? Have you ever known this man to be the same person?
There's no way I'll do that without certainty. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So,
and I want to say this too, man. For people, who have jobs and things like that, and you always want to have financial security, right? But the real security is when you can depend on yourself to make an income outside of a job. Wow. What we saw in COVID times when they start shutting stuff down and doing this type of thing, jobs aren't as secure as you may think sometimes. Right. But what and this, my mom used to tell me this all the time. It was referring to school. What you learn in your brain, they can never take from you, right? Yeah. That's something you always gonna keep with you, and nobody can ever take what you learn. Yeah. So with this, and the financial market's always gonna be there. Yeah. So if you know how to go in and make money every time, same like people who play poker, they get really good at poker. They can sit on a poker table any day and clean house and take money. Yeah. This is a skill set that is gonna provide you financial security all the way down. My son is 8 years old and he's picking stocks now and doing stuff like that. Right. So he's always gonna have that. So I just want to encourage everybody. Yeah, definitely. This type of information can really secure the bag for you all the way around.
Right.
Point blank.
Man, I appreciate you guys coming on the show, man. I think maybe every month I have to bring you guys so you guys can share some financial knowledge.
Absolutely. That'd be very cool.
People want to hear the motivation and inspirational, like facts.
That's it.
With the algorithm. Yeah. And it's amazing, man, to have you guys here sharing free information. Usually some people will like ask for money before they can even share their the facts, the factual information with you. But what you guys doing, keep it up, bless up, and then this our boss podcast, Papa Shanti. We out.
Hey, what's your day now? One for say me what in your dry like wash and wear. If you are now creative, evidence you are tired, then I go drive for the way. Yeah.